Growing up a Leafs fan was awesome. Go to all the games, wait for home opener with all your friends, talk about how you think the season's gonna go. When the season's rolling, you're excited whenever the Leafs play. I remember after my first game, just my phone blowing up with a message from my family and friends. It was surreal.
I always really liked Matt Sundin, and Darcy Tucker was a favorite of mine. I was a big fan every Saturday night. You get drafted and it's all a bit of a pipe dream, and especially being a late pick, and just for everything to kind of unfold as it did. And now to be in the situation to try to help this team win a Stanley Cup. It's a cliche to say, but it's a childhood dream.
A wild, wonderful win from Winnipeg on Wednesday. It's not only Saturday night, it's opening night. And Original Six Hockey as the Toronto Maple Leafs get set to entertain the New York Rangers.
The Leafs defend the goal to our right and the Rangers to our left. Shot, deflect, score! Akina Zaitsev with the wrist shot, but I think it's Thornhill native Dominic Moore who opens the scoring. A centering pass on the left wing, a shot, stop, rebound, scores! Miller has tied the game at 1. Hyman trying to drive the net, he's in on goal! Oh, and a big pad save made by Lundqvist's right leg. Stolen again, Hyman in, scores! Holy mackerel, what a bit of effort from Zach Hyman. Corralo down the right wing boards, banks it back to the blue line to Shattenkirk with a shot, he scores! A great screen in front, and it is a 5-2 lead for the Maple Leafs. Back to the blue line, fed by McDonough to the far wing, a pass back in, they score! And the New York Rangers are clawing their way back into this game.
We had lots of guys take their turn at turning it over and being silly and doing crazy things.
In front of the net.
And saying all that, we also had a lot of guys play real hard at times and do things right.
Henry steps around one, going to the net, a shot, scores! I do believe, has ended this one.
So it's not like we don't know how, it's just, no different than your job. You got to go there every day, you got to bring energy, you got to grind, you got to do it right, and some days your stories aren't as good as others. He has a lot more skill than you people give him credit for. His ability to get the puck back, his net front, his passes from below the goal line, those things are excellent. I just tell him he's a good player, play good.
Doing well in school is always important to me. Michigan's a great academic school, and the bonus was obviously the hockey, and that's one of the main reasons I went there. I wanted to be an NHL player, and I got the opportunity to play for Coach Berenson, and it was just incredible to kind of be a part of that program.
Here's the way I look at it. Play like a first-place team, practice like a second-place team, and you'll keep getting better.
I went in there just as a scorer, and I think that's what a lot of junior kids do. You go in and you just try to make it to the next level by scoring, and I was with all these other great players and all these other NHL draft picks, and I kind of had to figure out my role and how I was going to be successful. So I learned how to play on the defensive side of the puck, I learned how to penalty kill, block shots, do little things like that, and then I just learned how to become a complete player. was 2015 June, just before the draft, and my phone rang and it was a Florida number, and one of the managers there told me that I've been traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I was like, oh my God, like what just happened? There were 30 other teams in the league at that time, and it was just one out of 30 that could have traded for me, and it was the Leafs, and I was just really excited and really happy. In the summer, the Leafs and the prospects, whoever from Toronto, work out at the Mastercard Center, so I pulled up, and one of the first guys I saw was Connor Brown pulling in.
I didn't know much about him. Knew he was a good player from his time playing for the Hamilton Red Wings, and I was on the St. Mike's Buzzers, so just knew that, he had a lot of points there, and I heard that he was a good player, and it was a feeling out process of just working out together in the gym, and he comes to work every day. He works as hard as he can, and he makes the most of every opportunity that he's given. And it's just sheer from work ethic and a good attitude.
I've seen Brownie before growing up in Toronto. He's 2 years younger than me, but we played junior A together. We overlapped 1 year. Obviously, he had a great career in the OHL, and he had a good year at the Marlies the year before. It was cool to kind of get to see him again after 5 or 6 years. Just seeing him come to the rink every day and bring the work ethic that he does. And I think that when he was younger, he was a little bit smaller, and I think that nobody really gave him a shot. And he's just been working and proving everybody wrong in the OHL, in the American League, and now in the NHL, and that's just kind of the guy he is.
I feel like I'm a two-way forward. I try to contribute in all situations. I feel like I'm effective when I'm touching the puck a lot.
Brown to the point, gets it back again from Rosen. Now to the near side, Zaitsev scores! And it's 2-1.
The more I feel involved in the game, the better I get going.
Zaitsev in front for Brown, scores! Connor Brown! The little leprechaun's been the best player on the ice for the Maple Leafs in my estimation, and he's rewarded with his first goal.
For me, I just love to play the game, so it's easy to come to the rink motivated.
Everything about having 10 top 9 forwards is you're in a spot that everyone knows each night. If you're not going, someone else is sliding right into your spot, which doesn't hurt. He's just a good player, and so I've said it all along. He doesn't think he's a fourth line player at all. He's an elite penalty killer. He makes good plays, as you saw last night. I thought he had a real good jump and was one of our best players.
I think that's something that is really unique for us. The management did a great job in kind of bringing all the young guys up together. We were all able to experience what it was like to be in the NHL. Your first year in the NHL, it's obviously different. You never played an 82-game season before. You've never played against the most elite players in the world, and you got to experience that together and go through ups and downs and kind of lean on each other.
We weren't very good, guys. So we'll take a look at it, and it's over with now. Obviously, the message sent wasn't received these last 2 days. It's disappointing.
Well, hi, everyone. Welcome to Centre Bell in Montreal as we get set for the Leafs and the Canadiens, the 737th all-time meeting.
Well, you know what? It's always a pretty exciting time to be here. But having said that, there has been a bit of a void as far as the Leafs' success down here.
Maple Leafs have not won in this building dating back to, 2013, and Mike Babcock is looking forward to the possibility of maybe beating Montreal for the first time since going behind the bench in Toronto.
Obviously, being from Toronto, watching these games all the way up, and it's cool to be a part of. I mean, the atmosphere will be exciting tonight, and it'll be a big game for both teams.
In is Drouin. He stops, drops the puck back, scores! Matthews chipping it in, knocks it out of the air, goes for the shot, scores! Holy mackerel, what a play! Twice he knocks this puck out of the air. He gets the shot away, and it's off the post and in. And Austin Matthews has given the Leafs the lead. Canadians now working in. Molson with a pass to score! Cambria lets it go to Leo. He wraps it around. It's right on the goal line. It's in, but they can't review it now anyway. Oh, they're talking about it.
Upon video review, video shows the puck completely crossing the line.
Best type of game is when everybody's on the same page and everybody's rolling, and if we're all doing our job, we're a hard team to beat, and it's fun when that happens.